Epilogue from Sri Sarada Devi and her Divine Play. Page 763. I salute the Divine Mother Sri Sarada Devi and Sri Ramakrishna, the Guru of the world. Taking shelter at their lotus feet, I bow down to them again and again. We have made a long journey with Holy Mother, following her divine drama with innumerable characters over a period of nearly 7 decades. Readers might be curious to know what happened after her passing away to some of the people who performed important roles in Holy Mother's play. Blessed are those souls who recognize the Mother's divinity by her grace, and equally blessed are they who recognized her as human. We can see the Mother's divine and human aspects through them. They all left their wonderful experiences and fascinating stories, which are now objects of meditation for us. Holy Mother's Nieces. Appendix 5 presents Holy Mother's family tree, which will help the reader to visualize her connection with her close relations. Holy Mother's nieces Nalini, Sushila, known as Maku, and Radharani, known as Radhu, revealed her human aspects. Though they had their sweet and loving aspects, these women were often jealous, angry, selfish, sensitive, narrow-minded, and quarrelsome. Nalini had a historical mania for cleanliness and purity, and the others had a strong attachment to worldly life. One should not be upset by the strange behavior of these women and their ill treatment of their aunt, because they were acting in their roles to glorify the life of the mother. In Holy Mother's divine drama, they represented people who are endowed with more or less similar traits. It is worth noting how Holy Mother lived harmoniously among these complex characters, how she tackled their problems and maintained her sanity. Her teachings to her nieces are meant for all human beings who have similar problems. Her love and compassion, forbearance and forgiveness conquered their hearts, and despite their shortcomings, they knew that their aunt was their all in all. When Holy Mother passed away, her niece's miserable condition was like that of the relatives of Krishna when he departed from the world. Uddhava described it to Vidura. This world is unfortunate, and more unfortunate are the people of the Yadu dynasty. As fish do not recognize the glory of the full moon as long as they see its reflection in water, considering it to be only one among themselves, so did the Yadus fail to realize Lord Hari, who was living with them. It is amazing that they did not know Krishna was the Lord of all beings. But under the influence of Maya, some looked upon him as the chief of their dynasty, some as a relative, some as a friend, and others as an enemy. Nalini. Holy Mother's oldest brother's name was Prasanna, and his wife was Ramapriya. They had two daughters, Nalini, who was born probably in the early 1890s, and Maku, who was born in 1896. In 1900, Nalini was married to Pramadhanath Bhattacharya of Goghat, a village a few miles from Jairambati and near Kamarpakur. Holy Mother helped organize Nalini's marriage ceremony, but Nalini never developed a relationship with her husband's family. Quite often she left her husband's home and returned to her parents in Jairambati. Prasanna was working as a priest in Calcutta and had rented a tiled house in the Shimla area. His wife Ramapriya, his daughters, and Nalini's husband were living with them there. During this time, Pramada became very ill with what the doctor diagnosed as double pneumonia. Holy Mother was then living at M's house and she visited Pramada a few times. According to her instructions, M and Swami Sharadananda engaged a doctor for Pramada. This doctor later became her disciple. Pramada recuperated and later returned to Goghat. In 1905, Ramapriya died of cholera in Jairambati. Prasanna was working in Calcutta, so Nalini and Maku became members of Holy Mother's household. Following his wife's death, Prasanna married a woman named Subhasini. Nalini and Maku did not like their stepmother, so they remained with Holy Mother. Nalini avoided going to her husband's home because the family was poor and she was not treated well there. One day her husband came with a bullock cart to pick her up, but she closed the door and would not come out. The mother asked her to go with her husband, but she threatened to commit suicide if she was forced to go. Pramada left disappointed. Jai Ma.